Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-minute warning for the week of February 2nd. In this week's 2-minute warning, we're taking a look at what's going on in the freight markets and how it will impact shippers in 2026. Here we are coming into the second month of the year, and there's all sorts of things happening. Last week, the Cass Index came out for the fourth quarter. Folks, it was not a pretty picture. A couple different articles highlighted what it means, and it means that the freight recession that started in the second or third quarter of 2022 continues on into 2026. Now, that's not surprising for us or any of you that watch these 2-minute warnings, because we talked about what our friend Bob Costello, the chief economist at the American Trucking Association, told us at the NITL meeting. He gave us a great report. If you want a copy of that, be happy to share it with you. But what Bob said is that 2026 will continue to be a down year for the carriers, and that the only possibility of getting rate increases will come if there's a contraction in supply. Now, we are seeing some contraction in supplies. Some carriers are leaving the marketplace, but the big one that we thought might happen is that we would see a higher number of drivers leaving because of the Department of Transportation's focus on the English Language Proficiency Act, as well as the CDL issue for non-domiciled drivers here. But one of the things that we take a look at when we're looking at the variability which could occur is why a great freight payment system like the one that Transact offers is so important. And the key reason, aside from the savings that you get from audit reductions and all sorts of controls, is the data. Transact produces great data, and with that data, you can model different scenarios. So if you take a look and say, well, will truckload rates spike in June or September or whatever, you have the data to model that, as well as consider other scenarios that give you optionality. Understand what things you could be doing differently if you have to, so that rather than being reactive, you can be proactive and get ahead of the curve and use that to beat your competitors. Now, if you're interested in learning more about how that data can help you, or want to see some examples and demonstrations, we'd be happy to do that for you, because Transact also has, in addition to the freight audit and payment system, a great data analytics package, our telescope, as well as some other tools like our transportation management system, Constellation. But when you add that together with some of the assessments that we do for folks, things like our supply chain rapid assessment, where we get your team together and say, let's really take a look at how your company's operating and how you can potentially save 10% of your freight costs. That's a discussion worth having. So if you're interested in learning more, do me a favor, send me an email, give us a call. Because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you, we're on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.